I'm on a quest to get every achievement in EU4, and today's achievement is a rather quick one. So sit back, relax, and hit that subscribe button as we take another achievement off the list. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing as Bengal in an attempt to get a achievement, the Bengal Tiger. We need to own the province of Samarkand, which is currently owned by Transoxiana. At the start of the game, as Bengal, this shouldn't be terribly difficult. Bengal doesn't get any permanent claims through their missions right off the gate unless they fabricate some claims and take some stuff over here and over here. But none of that stuff will help us stretch up towards Transoxiana. So I think what we're going to do is just start fabricating through the Himalayas. And once the Timurids decide what they're going to do, we could probably try and take that province. But we'll play around with Bengal a little bit, do their mission trees, and see if we can't get this achievement pretty quickly here. Taking a look at their missions, we need to get to Miltech 4 and have a full force limit with total dev of 200. So more or less we need to do some early conquering. We'll get there and get to Tech 4 and then max out our force limit. Then we get some permanent claims over here in Jaunpur. So we can use that to fight Jaunpur. We'll probably end up doing that. But then we can start fabricating some claims on the smaller guys here. I think the easiest thing to do would be go through Timbuktu, Tsang, Gorkha, and Guj here, and then through Ladakh. And then we can probably go up through Pakistan or whatever, and then till we get to Transoxiana. So that should be pretty easy. We do have a lot of estates to go through, so let's go ahead and assign our privileges. Because we're playing as Bengal, our religious unity is horribly bad. So we need to probably fix that. So the best thing to do is probably the legitimacy of rule here. 25% religious unity and some tolerance. We need that to happen. Take the support of the Brahmins. That enables a decision. So we can have the Brahmins seek legitimacy. So they'll get some influence. And we get some 20% religious unity for a period of time. So we're going to be well over our religious unity bonus. So we're not going to have too many problems with that. And then we can continue down the estate privileges. All right, those two are fine for now for the Brahmins. I'll take the monthly admin over here. I won't take the piety guys just yet. Give the oversight. I'm not going to be doing any converting this game, I don't think, so we're not even going to bother with the missionary strength ones. Take the diplomats from the emirs. Take the mill power, right of council. Take the national manpower. 10% is not a small amount. From the Rajputs. Give Rajput some autonomy. Grab the minister rights. Get some free generals. Good enough for now. And from the Jains, we'll take the dip power. It's all of our crown land gone. In the clerical class, that's fine. Give them the liberties. Take the bookkeeping. And that should do it. Let's do a diet and we'll see some land. Take the prestige one, that's fine. And seize the land right away. From our religious interaction, right now we have no subjects, so the lenient taxation isn't really helpful. The core creation cost or the tax modifier is what we're choosing from. Right now, we're going to be expanding quite a bit. Core creation cost is going to help us. Probably a little bit more than the tax. I do like taking the tax early, but in this instance, we'll take the CCR. We can afford some advisors, so we'll take the unrest guy. That's probably totally fine. Trade efficiency guy's okay, and the mill guy, morale or discipline morale, probably better in the early game. We're still making money, so I'm happy with that. Our national decisions, title of Khalifa, legalism, national unrest, missionary strength, some more mysticism. So right now we're sitting at about 5 towards the legalism, so that's okay. And then from the Jain scriptures, we could lose some money and get some loyalty. We're going to put that away for now. We need a Rajput influence to get a little higher so we can get some generals from them. So we'll give them something else. Grab the noble promotion. I would grab a free general from the Rajputs. Gives them some influence, but we should be okay. General's okay. He's 2, 2, 3, 1. As far as rivals go, I'd like to rival Orissa if possible, but I'm going to wait until they get their own allies before I do that, because usually if you rival them, I feel like they get stronger allies. So our missions tell us to go into Orissa and end up here. And then as far as like a third diplomat goes, I might try and get an ally. Janagar doesn't like me, but Manas doesn't like me because we're the opposite religion in terms of the Muslims go. And I kind of want to see what Delhi's going to do. So I think I'm going to do 3 diplomats onto Spy Network actually. And then we can unpause and I'll set my rivals as we get ready to go to war. Do I have the money to convert? 59 months? Honestly, I probably might not do that at all, actually. That's kind of I feel like a waste. In the meantime, we'll send our ships to protect trade, and I think I'm gonna turn my maintenance down for a couple months. Curry favors with our new ally Malwa here. Hopefully they'll help us with Orissa here. We do have a core on them. I forgot we started with a core. I built a claim over here, so I kind of wasted a little bit of diplomat that I could have been using to improve relations or something else with, but that's totally fine. I don't think we have any other claims or cores, no. So just have to wait a couple months and we can probably fight some of these smaller guys here, actually. All right, let's declare for this province. We're going to take all 3 of these, or all 5 of these provinces in this war. And that should help us complete some missions as well. We'll go ahead and co-belligerent Assam. Because we're not really going to be exploring a mission tree too much, I would normally take both these guys in one war here. I'm just going to take the money and the war ups here because honestly, we're just probably going to be snaking this way. before we really expand Bengal. No, I can't just give this up. I don't know. I could play just for the mission or for the achievement, but I can't do it. I physically can't do it. All right, let's spend some admin and some dip here on these provinces here. Really not much of a coalition to speak of. I can concentrate out of this state, which is fine, and we can go ahead and we can complete our missions. Conquer Coke. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Get some permanent claims over here, which we can utilize at any point, really. Might as well conquer some of these guys because we're already over here. They have no allies, so let's just core all of this stuff. And we might as well before we even push further. Oh, Timurids is attacking Ladakh. Interesting. That could help us, maybe. They're not fighting Ajam like they usually are. Let's start this war over here. Let's start this war as well. These guys have no troops. They're being sieged down by this alliance block here. We can try and stack wipe them on this fort here. Get a couple of siege ticks. Steal their progress, if any they have at all. Easy stack wipe. I'll siege down all of this stuff, and then we can peace out for everything. Peace these guys out for everything. Go ahead and core that up, and we can now declare war on these guys here. Peace out all of these guys for everything they have as well. Complete some more cores. I'm gonna take these short-term effects of legalism, I think, here in this campaign. Usually go towards the mysticism route, but I think legalism right now is actually pretty decent. Go ahead and take our Militech ahead of time. Now, if we just get to Army Force Limit, we can get some more permanent claims. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We are, what is that? 7 below our Force Limit. We can get a free company and 2 more units. I'm going to put the free company here and recruit some guys right next door. So we get our mission complete. We get some permanent claims. And quite a bit of them too, actually. Let's start the next war already. Peace out these guys. That completes another mission. We get some Conquer Assam missions done. We get some permanent claims and some fresh manpower because we're running a little bit low from our sieges. Go ahead and core that. We have a lot of permanent claims over here in the Ava tributaries. I'm just going to take this stuff. I pieced out these guys separately for a little bit of ducats. I don't think it's really worth going this way through all these different nations when I can just go up through Tsang and Guj, so might as well do that. We'll just declare war on Gorkha. We'll take both their provinces. Send against the siege. These guys can deal with the rebels. I think it's worth it making some of these guys a vassal, actually. Having some small vassals is really helpful, especially in the early game. So I'm going to go ahead and vassalize these guys and take some money. From these guys, I'm going to take both their provinces and some cash. Go ahead and core those. Looks like the Timurid War for Independence is fired. The diplomat mode, they're at war with pretty much all their subjects except for Afghanistan and Sistan, it looks like. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to fight the Timurids here. And we're going to get up close to Samarkand here. We'll probably take this province. And then we can possibly fight Transox since they're allied to a few nations that are most likely going to get a little exhausted by this war. And if we could probably just take enough to get their capital, which is about 30-some% war scores, probably need like 40-50% to get everything. Maybe closer to 60% just to get Samarkand, but we could probably do it pretty quickly, actually. Just need to take this stuff from the Timurids. Go ahead and fight Guj here. We'll take peace out Sang and Kam independently as fast as we can. We piece these guys out just for money. Sang should peace out pretty quick as well. Take some flat cash from these guys. Take these 2 provinces and money from these guys. Core up everything if we can. We can get some claims onto Timurids. We can just obliterate them. They're running out of manpower. Let's grab an alliance quick with Delhi and one with Ming as well. No one should be able to attack us. Let's declare the war in a few days. We don't need the Timurids, or we don't need the Delhi's help, probably. I can start curing favors with them. They might help me against Transox. Let's declare the war right away. This might actually be a lot faster of an achievement than I anticipated. These guys have 10,000 men left, and none of their allies are going to join the war. As long as we declare it while this is still going on. That's going to make it really, really simple. We just need to take, like, what is this? 27 war score, 27 reasons from the Timurids. Probably after we siege down Ro, we'll be able to take anything we want. And I'm going to call in Delhi to this war. Why not? I'll promise them land just because I can. But first, let's set my vital interest. As long as they don't take this province, we should be okay. And of course, I'm not paying attention, going too fast. And Timurids send their entire army over here. Meanwhile, in the homeland, Herat's getting sieged down. So is Bam. So I don't know what they're doing, but it's not the right decision. I'm going to build the Merc Company. I don't really care about my economy at this point. We're just going to build some mercenaries. We took a lot of really bad fights, but it's okay. We just need to get this war done with. Create our infantry here. We need to get the Siege of Ro like really fast. In terms of what provinces I can take from, that's 8 plus that. It's probably actually better to take this province. That way I can take these 3. These ones are just too expensive. These 3 makes it cheaper and thus easier to get the provinces for the war. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this province as well, and we'll piece them out. Might as well rival them again. Let's start coring everything. Trying to improve with Ajam and Mogulstan. Hopefully these guys will give me an alliance very soon. If I can call them in with promise of land against Transox, we shouldn't have a problem. Korsan is their run enemy as well. Korsan I could ally as well. Possibly call them into the war. I'm going to go over my relations limit by quite a bit here, I think. We don't really need our dip power this campaign. The alliance with Mogulstan. They won't come in until we have favors, and we can't give them land because we broke land promise with Delhi. That's unfortunate, but favors with them should be easy to come by. Might as well get our first idea group. I didn't think we'd get this far. We're going to go for some kind of early power. Quite frankly, I think the infantry combat ability might be the best option. That or the national manpower would help. Let's take the combat ability. This first click is going to be huge. Are you telling me Ming already imploded? What is going on? Wow, that is so early. Grab that combat ability. Put our maintenance back on. We're going to start losing money pretty quickly, taking some loans, but it's okay. We're almost done with this campaign. All right, let's just declare the war and get this over with. We'll call in Mughalistan. Khorasan's another war, otherwise they would join too. They might still join after this war starts, but let's go ahead and declare for our province here. 46 reasons, and we can get this achievement done. Call Khorasan into this war. I just keep taking bad fights. Rather, the AI keeps taking bad fights, and I have to reinforce them, but I still lose. All right, good. The AI is on siege mode now on Khorasan, so that should allow us to siege down the provinces we need. Okay, we have the siege here, so we should be able to take Samarkand. Looks like Khorasan's going to get peaced out. Oh my god. Huge stack wipe over here. Now we're going to fight them on the mountains. Yikes. All right, Khorasan pieces out, which is good because we needed them to do that to gain more war score. And we are just a few reasons away, 3 reasons away from... actually, if we just sit on Merv, we might be able to piece out for everything we need. 1 reason away. Take this fight, we should be able to get the war score we need. 2 war score, beautiful. All right, we should have it. Yes, we do. All right. So now we have the province. We can't take any money or anything like that, but that's all we need is the province. And we can't quite core it yet, but we should be able to shortly. Let's go ahead and core this province here. And the rest of this stuff will follow, and then that will be the achievement. Wow, this was a really quick one, but look at this disgusting snake. Oh my god. Bengal, otherwise, is really strong. As you noticed earlier in the video, we got all of this stuff really, really quickly over here, and we can push down the mission tree and to get all of this trade. So Bengal, honestly, this trade node is super, super good, and this starting position is actually quite decent. If we didn't use all of our manpower and our resources fighting really, really dumb wars, we'd be really big already. Probably a fight in Orissa and be fighting Jaunpur at the moment. So honestly, Bengal, not a bad region to play in. All right, so we stopped the rebels over here. Now we can core everything. So now we just need to wait until April of 68. So we can speed 5. And the cores are finishing, and just like that, we get the achievement. Bengal Tiger has been unlocked. That was, quite frankly, a really fun, quick run. So if you haven't done Bengal Tiger, I mean, just snake through the Himalayas and do exactly what I did. It really wasn't that hard. I mean, look at us here. We're quite snaky. I mean, our power base at the start is really, really easy to just get some mercenaries if your manpower is struggling. I took a lot of really dumb fights on speed 5, but we were still able to even have positive income or whatever doing this little snake. So this was an incredibly quick, fun run. So I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe down below. We have a lot of EU4 content coming out in the near future, trying to get more of the achievements done. So if you want to see some more achievement hunting in EU4, make sure to subscribe. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will see you next time.